Here is our experience flying on American Airlines Flagship First from JFK Airport to LAX Airport. There is a dedicated check-in area to the far right of the check-in desks at Terminal 8. Now let's take you on a tour of the lounge. We chose to eat in the Soho Lounge instead of the Chelsea Lounge that we have access to because the Soho Lounge has a bigger variety menu and a buffet. There is a bar as you enter straight ahead, and then you turn right and there is a large buffet spread. So that is what we've partaken in. Let me give you a quick tour of the buffet. We have roasted turkey with gravy, wild rice pilaf, brown sage gnocchi with butternut squash, roasted cauliflower with chimichurri and dried fruits, shrimp Newburg, chicken noodle soup, butternut squash soup, Cabot Greek, vegan coconut yogurt, and Meyer lemon yogurt. They have a bunch of toppings like olive oil, honey, maple syrup, chocolate, pistachios, mixed nuts. Here's some chips to take with you. Back here they have a bunch of cold cuts and more toppings and butter and more chips. Here is a toaster and there's some wine there, a bunch of cookies and brownies and lemon squares, crackers, breads. Here is a shaved Brussels sprout salad. Here's a beetroot apple cranberry slaw, lentil, carrot, and sherry vinaigrette, a Greek salad, creamy camembert, New York State cheddar, Maytag blue cheese, lettuce, Caesar and green goddess dressings, tomatoes, cucumber, carrots, olives, chickpeas, hard-boiled eggs, and feta cheese, not tofu. Over here is a self-serve drink refrigerator with water, sodas, and some beers. There is an ice and water machine, regular coffee, a fancy coffee machine, and their wine bar is out of service. We are flying tonight on American Airlines Flight 300, an A321 transcontinental jet in Flagship First. We are in seats 4F, 5A, and 5F, so they are in the last two rows of Flagship First, which only has 10 seats in it, so it's going to be pretty exclusive on the flight. If you haven't been following along, we have flown from Paris to New York on Air France in their business class on a 777. We'll have a link to that video in the comments down below. And now we're continuing our flight with about a 3-hour layover here at JFK Airport, and now we're in the lounge, and in a little bit we will go board the flight and we'll give you a tour of the plane and amenities on board. So thank you for joining us. We also have a video of our flight to Paris on another 777-300ER on Air France in business class, so we'll put a link to that in the comments down below as well. Boarding has just been completed, and they just passed out a pre-departure bottle of water. I'm not sure if we're going to get any other pre-departure beverages on this particular flight. And once we're airborne, because we're a little rushed right now and everyone was walking past, I will give you a tour of seat 4F, which is where I'm in. Jenny and Talia are in seats 5A and 5F right behind me. Here is the seat. It folds into a lie flat bed. There's a blanket and pillow down there in the footrest area. Here are the seat controls. In the middle, there's headphone outlets and a USB port there, a remote control for the TV system, and a light that turns on and off. Inside of this storage area was my amenity kit, and I'll show that to you in a minute. There's our in-flight menu, and I'll show you the flight menu. Each seat came with Bang & Olufsen headphones to use for throughout the flight, and another pillow. There is the onboard entertainment screen. It does have a touch screen on it and is usable. There are also a couple little cubbies underneath to store things, and they gave us a pre-departure water. The screen does pop out, and fairly quickly it seems, but gets into a nice comfortable position for watching. Here is the menu for Flagship First on American Airlines Flight 300 from JFK to LAX. So we start off with poached shrimp and beet poke. We get a seasonal greens salad, butternut squash soup, and a choice of 4 entrees: beef fillet, cumin rubbed pan roasted chicken, seared halibut, or spinach and ricotta rotolo pasta. For dessert, there's a traditional ice cream sundae, gourmet cheese board, caramel apple butter cake. There are light refreshments offered prior to arrival, which include random snacks and warmed cookies. There are several different alcoholic beverage options, and of course, the regular drinks you can get that are non-alcoholic, so your sodas and coffee, tea, and milk. And on the back, this is the wine list with various bubbly, white wines, red wines, and a port. Here is the amenity kit. Inside of it, we have a little ad for American Airlines. This is an explanation of the products and a watch advertisement. We have an eye mask. There is a pair of socks, a dental kit, lip balm, hand and body lotion, earplugs, a teeny tiny little pen, and that appears to be it. The case itself is actually quite nice. It's made out of a faux leather and has a nice shape to it. Shortly after takeoff, they took my meal order, and just now they brought me a tray with some mixed olives, mixed nuts, and the Diet Coke that I asked for. Let's go ahead and give the mixed nuts a try. They are warmed, and they are very good, so no complaints there. Let's give an olive a try. An olive's an olive, and it tastes like an olive. They just brought out a tray with my appetizers on it. The shrimp looks really good. They also brought out a pretzel roll and some salad. I'm going to skip the salad. I'll give the shrimp a try. And then they said after I'm done with this, they will bring out the soup, which I'm really looking forward to. Here's what it looks like. I put some lemon on it. Let's give it a try. That's really good. It's just a nice simple shrimp like you get in a shrimp cocktail. And it's tasty. It's a good appetizer. I'm going to have another one. Now I'm going to give a try to my little pretzel roll. So here's a piece of it. Nothing really fancy about it. It's just good. It tastes like what you think it would taste like, which is a big plus when you're going for something simple like a pretzel roll. Here is the butternut squash soup. This is something that sounded like one of the best things on the menu to me, so I'm looking forward to digging in and giving it a try. So let's see if I can get a nice bite here with a little bit of the squash and the soup. Here's a bite with some squash and some of the soup. I was expecting it to be saltier, but it's really good as it is. I really like this. My entree just made it here, so this is the beef fillet. Looks like they did put the creamy mushroom sauce on top of it and looks really good. Comes with fingerling potatoes and some carrots. So let's give it all a try and see how it is. Here is a nice piece of the steak. Got a little bit of sauce on it. Let's give it a try. The sauce is very mushroomy, so it's a very heavy mushroom gravy. I do like it. The steak is okay. It's hard to get steak right on an airplane, I would think. It's basically well done, which isn't my preferred way of having it, but it's not bad. Certainly, I've had worse meals on planes, so no complaints. Let's give some of the potatoes a try. Here is a bite of potato. It's fine. Nothing exciting. Tastes like a potato. Here is a carrot. That's really good. It's very roasted, so it's very soft. No crunch at all on that carrot. I like it. That's good too. I would say that I don't regret my choice. I do enjoy this meal. And here it is, the best part of the night, the dessert. I got a hot fudge sundae with whipped cream. I chose not to get nuts on top of it, but something about getting a hot fudge sundae while in the air at 35,000 feet just screams decadence to me. So let's give this a try. Here's a bite with a little bit of everything on top of it. Let's give it a try. That's just heaven. Like I said, getting a hot fudge sundae on a plane flight. Very few things to me are more indulgent than that. So perfect end to a meal. That does it for this flight from JFK Airport to LAX in American Airlines Transcontinental Flagship First. Everything was good. I have no complaints. The service was nice. What I will say is that dinner service started off a little bit slow, and then it picked up what seems like once the business class cabin got their food situated. One of the flight attendants came and helped out our flight attendant, but our flight attendant, she was working the first class by herself. Probably took about 2 hours after we took off for meal service to be done, which is a bit long on a flight that's only about 5.5 hours long. If you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up. It helps us out. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for even more magical content, and I hope I put you in a magical mood.